Hey everybody, and thank you for joining me on Igniting Courage podcast. This is a super important episode because it's episode 52. Woo! That means, what's 52? All right, 52 is 52 weeks. That's 1 year. This is our birthday. Happy birthday, Igniting Courage podcast every week. It's been here and it'll keep being here. And we got another great year ahead. I've already got 5 or 6 weeks already ready to go. Amazing things coming to you, help you ignite your courage. So what's going on this week? Well, it's not just our birthday. I am also launching my book. Bang! Get Over It. 47 tips to embrace the discomfort of change. Change is hard. So there's a tip a week almost. Because we need some weeks off, because change is hard, for crying out loud. I'm hoping it's going to be available November 15th at the latest. So be ready for it. I tried to keep it light. I tried to keep it fun because change is hard and it's uncomfortable and there's a lot that we have to do that we may not want to do. And part of becoming fulfilled and becoming successful is taking that stuff on. And so I wanted to make sure you had the tips that you needed to take on change, and that takes a lot of courage. So the book, Get Over It, and Igniting Courage podcast together, amazing combination to help you get stronger, you get more courageous. So I'm super stoked to bring this to you. Again, it's super light. It's not like sit down for hours and read it. I love that kind of book, and I got one of those coming, so hold your horses. But this is just a quick, I need a blast of fun. I need a blast of courage. I need a blast of something to get me through this change. So there's tactical tips. There's all kinds of fun stuff. So it's all in there. So look for it. I'll make sure I let you know when it's coming out and when you can get your own. And this is my message to you today. You know, writing a book was one of those things that was huge in my brain. Like I made this big thing that I needed to make a big deal out of this, and it needed to be this big thing. And I've been writing a book since February of 2015. So there has been a book in random stages of development for 4.5 years now? And it's this big thing, and it's so hard to let go of, and you're putting words down, and do I really want the whole world to know that? And, you know, all of this stuff. And finally, I went to a seminar in July about writing a tip book. Now, as a speaker, I want to have a book to help me create credibility and to sell at the back of the room, to give people a little bit more to take with them from my message. But I didn't have this because I was making such a big deal out of it. Finally, I went to this seminar by a fellow speaker, and it just suddenly became possible. I could see it because I was listening to another way to do it. And so I blasted, got home end of July, started on it, had a mastermind group of 3 awesome people who were also doing the same thing. And I'm not 90 days later, and I've got a book ready to go. Bam! Get over it. So one of the things I want to encourage you to do is look for different ways to achieve your goals. There may be another way that's easier or more easy to see in your head so that you aren't so bogged down in the mental piece of it. And I have a feeling now that I have Get Over It ready to come out, I'm going to have a lot easier time with the bigger one because I'm going to have gotten one under my belt. I'm going to be an author, a published author. People are going to pay money for my book. Hopefully. But anyway, it took a lot of courage to do this, and it was a goal that I had for a long time. So I'm very, very proud. I'm very excited to bring it to you. It has been a lot of work. It was an investment. I had to learn a lot of things like, how the heck am I going to do this? But it's ready to go. And I feel like I really earned this, which I think is going to make me stronger in the future. And again, going to help me to get the big one out the door. So I encourage you to think about what are your goals right now. Think about what is it you're trying to accomplish and what's holding you back. Is there an easier way that you might be able to accomplish it or build up your courage to do it that's going to be more achievable? I mean, yeah, I've been working on this book for 4.5 years. I keep working on it. I keep polishing it, but it's not really going anywhere. This one, the tip book, I was able to see. I was able to see the whole path, and I was like, you know what? Let's just do this. Get it out. And what? 90 days later, I got it done. So figure out a new way to think about your big goal. What is your book? Maybe it is a book. Maybe it's classes. Maybe it's a relationship. Maybe it's networking. I don't care. Maybe it's a marathon, losing weight, whatever. Whatever it is, try to see a different way that might be able to help you stick with it, have more courage, and achieve that goal. Because ultimately, that's what you got to do. So good luck, everybody. Thank you for your support. Thank you for listening to the podcast the past year. I promise to keep bringing you, if not good, even better content in 2020, whatever year's coming next. So thank you very much, you guys. I will see you in the next season of Igniting Courage Podcast.